why did you feel it was necessary for you to come?
Well, we have these events going across all of Western Ohio, North Central Ohio, and I've been invited to go out there to one of them. And, I think it's people want to know what's going on in Washington. And right now, we're looking at a federal budget this year being at $3.6 trillion, looking at a deficit of $1.8 trillion by the end of the year. We've got a $10.6 trillion national debt. We've got a deficit by the end of this year of about $1.8 trillion. The numbers right now say that by 2012 we're going to be spending $1 billion a day just to pay interest on that debt. And so, I've been having meetings across all of Western Ohio, Central Ohio, meeting with constituents, courthouse conferences. Folks are very concerned about the future, the kids' future, the spending in Washington, the taxing in Washington, and the borrowing. We owe the foreign governments now $3 trillion. And, it's getting to be people very, very concerned about where the future is going to be.
What do you think of the crowd that turned out?
I tell you, for a rainy, wet, cold Northwest Ohio day, I think it's a great turnout because it's a cold day, but it just shows it. Folks are concerned. We all know we pay taxes, but people want to make sure that the tax dollars are spent wisely, and then also that the federal government's not the one out there making all the decisions for on how they're going to be spending it.
Can you sum up your message for this group? Because there are a lot of pretty emotional and downright angry people out here.
Well, I tell you, and I hate to say, every April 15th, you get a lot of emotion. Because, folks, they see a lot of waste a lot of times in government. Just on the federal side, the state, and local, they say, well, all my dollars are stabilized. So it's important that folks out there, I get the calls. I get calls all the time, and I'm glad of it. I get calls from my constituents. I get emails, I get letters. When I sit down in the courthouse conference with my constituents, where I sit right across from for an hour on end, and that's my job. And, they've been a lot, and they say, I'm concerned.
Do demonstrations like this really make a difference?
Well, I think that it's one of those things, again, this is occurring all over the country. And I think that what happens all is that, a lot of times it's only a few people that start. And, a lot of times, years ago it was called a silent majority. But in this case, you got a lot of folks that they want to make sure that they're there. Because, that's what happens a lot. Because, even though we're in an age where we have so much types of electronic media, that people can correspond with people on their cell phone, YouTube, Facebook, etc. It's that personal contact that really, I think, affects people the most. And that's what I think they find out, hey, there are other people out there that actually share the same views that I have.
And where else are you headed today?
We're heading to Los Angeles. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
What you call me?